strongly believe that a leader is not a leader without his or her followers. I feel that all my ideas and visions that I had would have stayed as ideal thoughts if not for my council mates. Hi, I am Trina and I am from Assumption English School. I was formerly the school's student council president and now I'm Sec 4 waiting for my O-levels. I'm a very sociable person, so I do like to be in the company of others, and from there I developed this sense of humour to entertain people, to make their days brighter and to just put a smile on their face. I think it stemmed from my primary school days, so everyone was very studious. Yes, I did study, but I also took pride in trying to cheer people up. That was when I learned that everyone has this power to make a change with just a very small gesture, just like a small joke.
My first impression of Trina was when I first entered the English lesson with her class. I have a very good impression of her in the sense that she has a sense of responsibility and the initiative to take charge of the situation without being asked. Okay, there are times when I come into the class and she will just crack a joke and you cannot help but to smile at the joke.
When I became the president of the student council, I thought I knew, but I had no idea the expectations, all the things that you have to juggle, academics, the CCA and the council, and that's when I realized I am not just responsible for myself, I'm responsible for all the councillors under me.
She influences her team very positively. There are many times when she come in and she will initiate games to play in the council. So every meeting is not a boring meeting. So she starts off with a game so that people will feel very calm and relaxed. Even though they may be tired, they may be stressed, with Trina around, they feel very confident and very motivated to get it done.
She was always very different from other teachers. She always promoted creativity. When I was in the council, she would always make sure that everyone participates. And I always strive to be like her, the way she makes people feel comfortable.
Trina is a person who is very compassionate and sensitive to the needs of others. So she always put others before herself because of her compassion for others. We encourage her to come up with initiatives to channel this compassion.
So in our school, we started this initiative called The People of AES. It's inspired by the humans of New York. We collect stories from anybody in our school, the teachers, the support staff. When we share the people's stories, the people will actually feel like they belong in the community. When we hear people talk about their stories, whatever they have been through, I think in a way the students also develop this sense of empathy because they will realize that all these uncle and aunties that you see in school actually play a huge role in maintaining the school, and they all have their own stories.
It was last year during the peak of her leadership in the student council. She has organized many events. However, she has received comments that she wasn't doing enough for the school. So that really set her back. She was asking how else can she improve and how else can she contribute to the school. The way that she communicates with the teachers and getting the support from her teachers and friends really rallied her strength again, and then she bounced back up. That's the thing about Trina.
I think that was when I hit my lowest, when I realized that it's really very overwhelming. And I remember what the ex-president told me, Kia, that no matter how hard it gets, you cannot falter. Always remember why you serve. Then I realized that why I serve is not for my own personal gain, but actually it's for the bigger community, for the good of the community. And so when I reflected that day, I realized that I should continue serving, and no matter how hard it gets, it pays off. Leadership is to serve and not to be served. And I believe a true leader will be able to give his or her best to the community, no matter how big or small.